Rati, Ruti, Thiti, Vaar, Pavan, Pani, Agni, Patal, तिस विच धरती थाप रखी धर्मसाल तिस विच धरती थाप रखी धर्मसाल तिस विच जीव जुगत कै रंग तिनके नाम अनेक अनंत कर्मी कर्मी होए विचार आप सच्चा दरबार तिथै सोहन पंच परवान नदरी कर्म पवै निशान काच पकाई ओथै पाए नानक गया जापै जाए नानक गया जापै जाए. In the next 4 anks, Guru Nanak Dev Ji describes the Khand. Khand means realm. In this case, the Khands refer to spiritual realms. These spiritual realms are within. They are realized as we practice the Shabad and as our Sruti increases. The first Khand that Guru Nanak Dev Ji describes is the Taram Khand. Guruji says, Rati, Ruti, Thiti, Vaar, the night, the seasons, the days, Pavan, Pani, Agni, Patal, the wind, the water, the fire, and the underworld. Tis vich tarti thap rakhi taramsa. Guru Nanak Dev Ji says, in the midst of all of these things, by using all of these things, God created the Tarti, or the world. And why did He create the world? Thap rakhi taramsa. He created it as a place to practice taram, or a taramsa. Taramsal literally refers to a place where religion or righteous duty is practiced. This whole Tarti is a place created by God for us to practice Taram. What is this Tarti like? This which Jeev Jugat ke rang. In this Tarti there are creatures of so many colors. Tinke naam anek anant. And their names are infinite. No account can be made of them. This is the Tarti, or the world that God has created in the midst of seasons, of water, of wind. Through Gurbani, we learn that there are many worlds beyond our own. In a previous Ank, we learned Tarti hor pare, hor hor. There are many worlds beyond our own, and God created them as a taramsa. Guruji says, Kot Brahmand, Janke Taramsa. You have created so many worlds whose purpose is to serve as a taramsa, or a place to practice taram. Guruji says, Karmi Karmi Hoye Vichar. For those living in the taramsa, for those living in these worlds, every one of their actions will be reflected upon. Karmi Karmi Hoye Vichar. An account will be made of their actions, and they will have to answer for them. Sacha Aap, Sacha Darbar. This is the true court of the true Lord. Titha Sohan Panch Parvan. But who is radiant there? Guruji says, Titha Sohan Panch Parvan. There, the Panch, or as we learned, those who have controlled the 5 vices are radiant. Those who practicing Taram have controlled the 5 vices and have reached the status of Panch, there they are beautiful. Why? Nadari Karma Pavai Nisan. Through earning God's grace, they have a Nisan or an insignia that indicates that they have controlled the 5 vices, that indicates that they have controlled Maya. Guruji says, Kach pakai, otha pai. Guruji says whether we are kache or unripe, or pakke or ripe, or whether we have practiced taram and thus are pakke, or whether we have not practiced taram and are kache, otha pai. There, in God's court, we will find out. Nanak, gaya jape jai. But only when we reach there will we truly know. We learn that everybody claims to be righteous. Nobody says that they are less. Guruji says, Sabko pura ape hove. Everybody says they are complete. Everybody says that they practice dharam. Kat na koi aake. Nobody says that they are less. However, Guruji says, Pat parvana pichhe pai. The true measure, the true scale of honor, pichhe pai. It is found out in the afterlife. Ta Nanak tolya jape. And only when our deeds are weighed, or karmi hoye vichar, will we truly know whether we are righteous or unrighteous. The Taram Khand is the first Khand in which we sincerely practice righteous duty. But what is righteous duty? We learned that Sarab Taram Main Sresht Taram. Among all duties, the highest duty is Hare ko naam jap, reciting God's name, Nirmal Karam. This is the purest action. However, we also learned that we cannot practice Taram unless we first have Daya, because Taram is the very son of Daya. Tol Taram, Daya ka put. We can never practice righteous duty unless first within our heart we have Daya, or mercy and compassion. Santok thap, rakhya jinsu. And the one that makes it all possible is Santok, or contentment. Because without Santok, or contentment, we can neither have selfless love, and by extension, we cannot have Taram. Guruji said, Vin gun kite, bhagte na hoy. Without first adopting virtue, we can never do devotional worship. We can never practice the highest duty. We can never do bhakti of God. Sheikh Farid ji says, Farida, amal je kite duni vich, dargah aaye kam. Farid ji says, only those actions that we have practiced, they will be accounted for in the dargah, or in the court of God. We cannot merely speak of virtue. We cannot merely speak of daya and santok. Only that which we practice, we will take with us in God's darbar. So we must practice Taram sincerely. And as we practice Taram, or adopt good virtues, leave our bad habits, and recite God's name, as we practice Taram, our awareness increases, and we reach the next Khand, which is the Gyan Khand. Let's sing the next verses together.